Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Wow, I don't think I went live since I think they cut off TikTok and then they reestablished TikTok and then they put it back on the the app stores. I think I have at least posted like a video or two. Um, but yeah, I'm tarot shy. I'm just waiting for a few people to get in as I'm still setting up. Don't mind the background noise and my dusty cloth. I'm still trying to figure out a way how to properly clean this. I don't want to just throw it in the wash machine. I want to properly clean this. But again, I'm tarot shy. Also, I did want to let you guys know that I started a subscription. So basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing lives for just my subscribers. And what you get with that is I will do free readings for you since you're already paying for a subscription. And I'll just open my live up to my subscribers and I will do personal readings for you there. As always, if you like my live or anything that you see, feel free to donate to my Cash App. I always post my lives on my YouTube page as well. So if you come into my live in the middle of it, or you feel like you missed something, or you just want to run it back, it's always on my YouTube page. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Give me 1 second. But yeah, welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate it. Like I said, I haven't went live since the whole, debacle with are we keeping TikTok? Are we not keeping TikTok? So yeah. But basically, I wanted to do a live today about what's coming in on the springtime. I keep getting a lot of downloads. I shared one of my downloads in my videos about a dream that I had. It was very vivid. I always have vivid dreams, but this one was particularly specific. Then I keep getting a lot of downloads. So I said, let me just go ahead and do a live just to talk about it. So basically, I want to talk about what is coming in for spring. I just actually found out recently that spring is next week. Spring is in what, 6 days? The spring equinox is March 20th. And I know the readers that I watch. Also, if you want to know like the readers that I watch or if you want information on that, feel free to let me know in the comments and I'll definitely pass it along. I'm not a gatekeeper. Yeah, because I watch energy readings too, tarot readings, whatever you want to call them, and let them guide me just to confirm the things that I've been picking up on. But a lot of readers that I've been watching been talking about March 20th, and March 20th is the spring equinox. So I just wanted to get into the energy of that. So let's get started. Spirit, for me and my collective, what do you want us to know about what's coming up in spring? So first card out, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Confessing, coming clean, turning over a new leaf, conscious kicking in. So I know you guys, if you watch any tarot reader, everybody has been saying that somebody is coming to give you some information. Somebody is coming to confess something from you. This could be a person that's coming in to let you know, what's been happening behind the scenes as far as like any betrayals or things like that. I'm picking up that somebody is going to tell a masculine the truth about their children. I don't know why that was super random, but Spirit wanted me to put that out there. Somebody is going to tell a masculine that their child isn't theirs. I mean, it's about time. Because like it says, conscious kicking in, turning over a new leaf. It is springtime, so they say spring is technically the new year. A lot of people say, "Oh no, the new year is January 1st," but technically the new year starts in spring. It depends on what you believe in. What you believe in is what you believe in. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just saying what I believe. Um, so yeah, a lot of people could be again coming clean. You could be cleaning up. Oh my God, I'm picking up, there's going to be a purge, like a sweep, like a FBI sweep. Now, if you're new to my channel, you know I'm an investigative tarot reader. So yes, I can pick up on twin flames and karmics and all that stuff, but I try to solely focus on justices and injustices. But I'm picking up that there is going to be a sweep of these karmics. I'm picking up karmics is going to be arrested at work. I'm picking up it's just going to be like a mass sweep. Like I'm picking up in my mind's eye like a bus, and it's going to be like a big raid, and they're going to need like a couple of buses for this raid. Wow. All from one card, all from the Seven of Swords. Let's see what else was coming in on the springtime with the Seven of Swords spirit for me and my collective spirit. Please and thank you. Oh, all right. We got the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So it's funny. So the Five of Pentacles basically talk about a temporary financial hardship, right? And usually like a job loss, unemployment, homelessness, poverty. But then you got the Eight of Pentacles, which says new job, self-employment. You could be leaving a job this coming spring. Some of you guys, there could be some information that comes into you that makes you walk away from a job. That's going to make you, I'm picking up that something is going to thrust you forward. Like maybe you was thinking about starting a business. Maybe I picked this up in one of my readings. You could be in business with somebody, and maybe this person was doing something with your business. Maybe they were doing fraud. Maybe they were doing embezzling, and you didn't know, but the person came to tell you, and you either decided to venture off on your own to start your own business, or you're going to continue this business. I'm hearing also that somebody's going to be taking over a business. Somebody might be, I'm sorry, I'm talking really fast because I'm getting so many different downloads. Again, take what resonates and leaves what doesn't. This is a collective reading. So I can pick up many energies. So I'm just going to go through them one by one. Again, somebody may own a business or be in business with somebody. You could be, and I'm also picking up like a major corporation as well. You could be like a president of something or a vice president of something. And this president could be stepping down. This person could be getting arrested. This person could be sick. I'm hearing that somebody has to step away from a job to take care of like a sick person in their life. And you could be taking over that person's job title. I'm seeing rewards. It says accomplishments, success. You could have been working on something. Let's just say you also, another download I'm picking up, somebody said something against you, against your name, defamed you in some way, and you might have lost your job based off of this lie. But it's coming out that what they said wasn't true. And because of this, you may be getting a settlement behind this. I'm picking up EEOC, which is what is that? The equal employment opportunity, something. Um, yeah, this has something to do with a job specifically. So yeah, so somebody could have said something on your name. You could have been suspended from work. You could be taking a leave of work. And during this leave or during this time, you could have been working on trying to clear your name. Picking up another download. There is a lawyer. I don't even want to say lawyer. There is somebody that works in like the legal field. And maybe they was working on a case. And with this case, they may have been trying to prove something, but they were on their last leg. Maybe I'm picking up, they used all of the company's resources, all of the task force resources. They involved the FBI. But because of all of this corruption and the people that they were working under that has been sabotaging them, they were forced to take a leave of absence. And during this leave of absence, this person was still working on the case. Even though, and I picked this up in one of my other lives, even though they weren't still had their credentials because they were like on administrative leave or something, they was still working on a case, and they were able to produce some type of evidence that proves the innocence of someone. So oh man. So yeah, so I'm also picking up that somebody was falsely, again, we were talking about somebody being defamed of something. This could have led to somebody's being arrested. But there is somebody that was working hard on a case, or maybe this person that was arrested was working hard on their own case. Whatever, again, I'm picking up so many energies, but whatever this person was working hard on, I'm picking up acquittals, I'm picking up settlements, I'm picking up things being exposed, things being um, made right. All of your hard work did not go unnoticed. You may have been whistleblowing. I'm picking up that somebody has been trying to walk around and tell their story, and they weren't believed. Your children could have gotten taken. Like I said, you could have lost a job. Again, you could have used all of your resources to hire lawyers and to hire investigators to prove that there was something, because nobody believed you. And I'm picking up that maybe you could have gotten sick, you could have given up. But now, whatever you've been putting out there, you're going to get a new job. You're going to get your old job back. Um, you're going to get a settlement. I'm hearing restitution. Um, Again, take what resonates. Let me see the zodiacs we have out here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm sorry, we have a Virgo, we have a Taurus. Yeah, so this is Earth energy. We have an Aquarius out here. So again, but I don't really like to focus too much on zodiacs because again, I read energy. I don't specifically dive into astronomy and astrology. But yeah, that's what looks like is coming in. Let's dive deeper. I split the deck and look at this. Again, Seven of Pentacles. Do I have it in the camera? I'm sorry. Seven of Pentacles. Things come into fruition, hard work paying off, harvest, rewards, profits, results, payouts, manifestation of ideas or goals, inheritance, cultivation, growing, gestation, nurturing, perseverance, patience, and planning. I'm going to go ahead and just take that out there. Oh my God. Like I said, I split the deck. We have the Queen of Pentacles, fertility, responsibility, creativity. So yeah. And it says abundance right at the top of the card. Split the deck again. We got the Empress and the Emperor. Yo, whatever you have been doing over the wintertime, and we have to, so we have strong Taurus. And again, Taurus is between April 20th and May 20th. So again, we're talking about the springtime. So yeah, so something is definitely, this is definitely going to, I love when spirit is spot on. I ask spirit to give me a specific time frame, and I love spirit is spot on. And I don't know if you notice these chakras. And the main chakra that's coming out is the solar plexus chakra, which means that I can. So this is something that you have been working hard on. And do you see, if you notice, again, when you read tarot, I don't know if you read tarot, if you do, if you don't, some people they get the cards, like I get the cards that has the meaning underneath. But when you start off in the tarot, if you read the books that come along with it, sometimes it says to pay attention to the pictures and everything that points out to you. But notice that each of these cards, this is air, and each of these cards, they look like little gardens, right? So it looks like you're cultivating something, you're manifesting something, you're working on something. Whatever you are working on is coming to pass. Somebody is getting pregnant. I'm picking up that somebody has been having fertility issues. That's not going to be no more. You're going to be pregnant come springtime. That's amazing. I love that for you. Yeah, and the Queen of Pentacles, I don't read gender either. So, just take what resonates. But again, whatever you have been working on, it is coming into fruition. I'm going to change the deck. Let's see what I want to work with. You know what? Spirit is telling me to get my money and job oracle deck. Sorry, as I'm doing this, I'm reading the comments too. My little setup is it's a little janky, so I can't really see your comments as I'm doing it, so I stopped to look. But I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. It's crazy because 88 is on my battery, and 8 signifies karma, abundance, things like that. So yeah, so we are spot on. So tell me about this abundance spirit, please, and thank you for my collective, for me and my collective, as it resonates with us. Let's talk about it. Budget. Somebody can work in finance. Oh, I'm picking up that somebody just started what am I trying to say? Give it to me, spirit, please, and thank you. Investing. Somebody might start it like investing. Like for instance, I know with Cash App, you can do the roundups where if you pick a stock and you can do a roundup in it. And I'm picking up that you have been doing roundups and this stock is going to like take off. Like you may have invested $13 and then you look and it's like at 130. What else? What else, spirit? Yeah. So somebody is getting fired. Again, it may not be you, it may be these karmics. And these karmics are going to get arrested for doing something. Maybe somebody is turning themselves in at their job. Somebody is under investigation at their job, and or they're under investigation in general, and they're deciding like, hey, I'm just going to let you know what part I played because I don't want to go to jail. People realize that they can have a lot of jail time because what they were doing. I'm picking up that somebody has been thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. I'm picking up that somebody was approached to do something illegal and they didn't think that it was that big. For instance, I keep picking up pharmacies for some reason in the medical field. So let's just say a receptionist may work at a hospital or something, right? And they're just like, hey, can you just show me the next time this person comes in for an appointment? And maybe this person wasn't thinking nothing of it, and they decided, yeah, I can tell you when this person comes in, or maybe, hey, can you tell me when this person is at the office, or for whatever reason. And they may not have thought that this was big, but that is illegal. That's against HIPAA. And this person was approached by the police, and the police are saying, listen, you're going to be charged as a co-conspirator. And they're like, oh no, no, I'm not trying to go to jail for nothing. And again, with this seven of swords in reverse, this person decided, oh no, I'm coming clean. But with them coming clean, they may have lost a job behind this. I'm picking up a lot of people are losing their jobs because either they got their job under false pretenses, maybe they faked credentials, or maybe they knew somebody that can get them in the back door, and they got their job, in a false way, but they're going to be arrested. It's a lot of people that's going to be arrested this upcoming spring season. All right, let's see what else. We got competition. You could be partner up with somebody. Somebody could be collaborating with somebody. Yep, we got new job. So remember, with this Eight of Pentacles, this is confirmed. You're getting a new job offer. Like I said, you could have been fired from like a defamation or something, or you may have just left the job because you said this was bullshit and I'm tired of it. But yeah, I think what people have to understand, me especially, is that when you decide to walk away from something, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's cutting ties off, it may hurt, but you have to understand energetically, you're creating more space to bring things in, especially if you're telling the universe, whatever you believe in, universe, spirit, your ancestors, God, Jesus, it's all, can't say it's all the same because everybody has their own beliefs. What I'm basically trying to say is when you decide that you want to have faith, And you're saying to whoever you pray to, listen, I can't do this anymore. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills, but this is toxic for me and I don't feel like I'm growing. I feel like I'm energetically stuck. I'm angry. I hate being here. I'm not motivated. And when you decide I'm going to have faith in the universe to bring me what I need and you cut the ties, that's what allows these new things to come in. You know, that's just like saying, "Oh man, I want to lose weight. I want to work out. I really don't want to pay for this treadmill because I don't know if I'm going to use it." But then you pay for the treadmill, you end up using it, and you end up losing more weight than you expected. That was a weird analogy, but that was the first thing that came to mind. That could be for somebody. I'm going to shift the energy in a minute. We got spending and we got an interview. So yeah, so basically with this budget and with the spending, somebody could be an accountant. This is why I said I want to switch the energy. This is going into what I'm about to switch the energy to, because I want to get into my, my little investigative tarot. So yeah, so it's been confirmed. So you're about to get a new job, and to shift the energy with this budget and the spending, there is something going on at a bank. Somebody could be an accountant. Somebody could have expose something that has been going on at a job, like embezzlement or something. This could be this person kicking in. One more, and then I'm going to shift the energy. We got creativity. This is along with the Queen of Pentacles. Whatever you're creating is going to bring you a lot of money. I don't know what you're working on. You could have been working on, I'm picking up somebody does candles. I'm picking up somebody does lotion, somebody does oil, somebody does herbs, somebody does health. Something to do with your health. You could be doing workouts. I'm picking up that somebody is going to do a meal prep service. Yo, that's wild. You're going to start your own meal prep service. So, side note, right? So, I came across a TikTok video and they were saying that if you were like a caterer or a cook and you cook outside your home, DoorDash offers for you to sell your food from home through DoorDash. So I'm picking up that whatever it is that you're working on, it's going to, like I said, it's going to make you money. All I see out here is pentacles. Pentacles is basically earthly money, right? It's that earthly abundance again. Making investments. And we talked about that. Whatever you're investing in, whether you're investing in yourself, whether you're investing in a startup company, whether you are the startup company, I'm picking up that somebody's private company is about to go public. What is that called? An IPO, I believe. Again, I'm not, a professional in that. I'm just reading the energy. But yeah, your company is about to go public and it's about to blow up. Congratulations. It's going to happen this springtime. Okay, so a long time ago, and maybe I'm showing my age, but just to give you a little background, I still remember MySpace. I don't know if people remember that, but I remember MySpace. This was before the Facebooks, before the Snapchats, before all of that. A long time ago, when Snapchat first started, you could invest in it. And then all of a sudden they just blew up. I don't know if people remember that. And I was mad because I was like, dang, I should have like invested. It was like $3 to invest in, and then they just like blew up over like the next year. They're not as popular now because you got the Instagrams and all of that. But yeah, I'm picking up that this company is a startup company, and like I said, this could either be your company or you may be investing in like a small company, but your intuition is telling you that this company is about to blow up and you invested a couple dollars in it, maybe not a lot. Maybe I'm picking up between like $13 and $73, $77. I don't know why that's super specific, but that's what I'm picking up. But that money is about to turn over tenfold for you because this company is about to just go up. That's amazing. That is amazing. And thank you for the follows as well. Oh yeah, you're gonna be using that money to go on vacation. Money tree. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. You are coming into money. Whoever this resonates with, And I appreciate the compliment saying that I'm good. I really appreciate that. Um, yeah, you are coming into money. All of this, again, I said pentacles are about earthly money. This is money. This is money. Whatever that you have been working hard on during the winter time, springtime, this you're about to skyrocket. This is wild. I love that for you. Oh my God, I split the deck debt paid, debt paid. So I guess this reading is just about money. I was trying to do some investigative tarot, but I love this energy. You about to not have to worry about money. And I'm not saying, oh, millions and billions of dollars, because people, I'm hearing that you're a frugal person. So I'm hearing that after you pay your bills, if you wanted to order out every day, you can do that. If you don't have a car and you wanted to Uber every day, you can afford that. You see what I'm saying? I'm hearing that you may be, some of you, I'm picking up have kids. You may be able to pay off the daycare for the next few months. And no, we're not talking about income tax money. This isn't income tax money I'm picking up. But I'm picking up that you're going to be making yourself money that's going to be able to sustain you. You may be taking over a professional, like I said, somebody may be taking over their manager's position. You're going to be ahead of your department. I'm picking up. You're going to be training people. People are going to be looking to you. You may be teaching people how to budget. You may could be your company teaching people how to budget, um, teaching people how to invest. You may become an overnight success to the point where people are like, "Oh my God, how did you do it?" You may start a podcast, but you're going to be showing people how to do that. Your voice, I'm picking up that somebody's voice is so important. It's going to be so important. You're going to be doing a podcast, interviews. I forgot that the interview card was out. I'm stuttering because I'm so excited and so much keeps hitting me at one time. This is about to be a season for you where I'm hearing no more poverty. I'm hearing somebody was sleeping out of their car, or you're close to sleeping in your car, or you are sleeping in your car. Because remember, we had the Five of Pentacles out here, poverty. The Five of Pentacles jumped straight to the Eight of Pentacles. So you're not going to be sleeping in your car no more. You're not going to be homeless anymore. I'm getting you're going to be getting that house. I'm getting that the money that you have, a down payment is going to be nothing for you. You're going to be able to pay off your car. You're going to be able to get a car. Shoot, you might be able to afford a driver after this. Man, I did literally say I wanted to change the energy, but this energy is so good. Yeah, you're going to be leaving that job. We talked about somebody leaving the job, that toxic work environment. But don't worry, whoever is making your work environment toxic, they're going to be fired and you're going to be replacing them. So there's that. What else, Spirit? You want my collective to know? Responsibilities, because you're going to be taking on more. Yeah, we keep getting this job loss and termination of employment. So I'm going to take this as a cue to shift that energy. So give me 1 second. We're going to keep we're going to keep this out here for a second. Because I'm picking up some downloads, and I want to use this opportunity, like I said, to shift the energy a little bit, because I've been picking up a lot about workplace arrest. So let's tap into that. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm just taking the time to read your comments. Oh, I almost reached my goal too. Thank you guys. My gift goal. All right, Spirit. So tell me about this job loss and this. I'm gonna be using the what's the T deck because we got this karmic energy popping up. So let's read this karmic energy. Actually, before I use the what's the T deck, I'm gonna use this deck. All right, Spirit, tell me why these karmics is going to be losing jobs. First card out is going to be drug smuggling. Again, somebody could work at a pharmacy. A pharmacist could be significant. Somebody could be doing something at their job. Oh man. Putting bank accounts, car loans, mortgages, PO boxes, using your social security in your name. So somebody could have, again, in the beginning of my life, we talked about defamation. We talked about somebody was trying to, I'm picking up that somebody was trying to set you up for something. Let's see what else. Oh wow. This is not even supposed to be in this deck, which is crazy. Traveling. You could be leaving and going somewhere. That's just a side note because this is not even supposed to be in your deck. Yeah, again, so somebody could be coming clean. Somebody is coming to you and bringing you this information about how somebody has been using your identity. This is why you might have been unemployed, or you could have been trying, because again, we were talking about you being approved for houses and for, and getting a car, and maybe you had some trouble for some time doing that. But that's because somebody has been affecting your credit history. And the reason why your credit history is affected is because somebody has been already using your social security number and your name to get these loans and these mortgages and things like that. But you may have, and we also talked about you speaking up on something. So you could have alerted the what is that? The SEC and the FTC. You could have put a freeze on your credit. And if you don't know how to do that, it's really simple, right? If you go to any of like the Equifax, TransUnion, and I'm missing one, Experian, and you can say that, hey, you can submit something to say that you want to put a freeze for like a year, and it's free. I know I've done it personally. I've never had to pay anything. I don't have the means to just pay for a whole bunch of stuff, but you can put a freeze on it. Also, you can report anything fraudulent. You can report that for free. And then you can also, I believe you can contact the SEC to let them know that, hey, like I had to put a freeze on my account because this could be fraudulent, and they can open up an investigation for you. I just wanted to put that as a side note. Because I never want to be the type of tarot reader where I tell you all of these things are happening to you and not give you the means of how to pull yourself out of it. You know, I don't really want to read this card. Last time I did, my live got flagged, so we're just going to just ignore that. Wow, PPP loan fraud. That could be another reason why somebody is getting fired. Because again, oh my God, I literally just said it in the beginning of my life. This could have been a business that you started with your partner, or a small business, or somebody had a small business. And during COVID, they said that, hey, I have 25 employees when it was only like three of y'all. And they committed PPP loan fraud. I don't know if people have been keeping up with it, but a lot of people is getting caught up behind it. There is actually a website, and I posted this on my Facebook when I still had a Facebook. It was a website where it showed you all the corporations that was under investigation for PPP loan fraud. Yeah, when I did that, a lot of people was mad at me. That probably was the reason why I started getting attacked, because I started exposing a lot of people before I even started doing tarot. I started whistleblowing some things, and people did not like that. But that could be another reason why people are getting fired. Oh wait, there's too many cards. Give me 1 second. Wow, that took a turn. We have sex trafficking. We have distraction theft. So distraction theft, right? There's a movie with Will Smith, and I think it's called Focus. And I don't remember the movie, but I remember that he had a whole team of people where they would go out to like nightclubs and stuff like that, and they would do, it's called distraction theft, and that's how they would steal people credit cards and stuff like that. And he was showing how they would use the credit card before it was like canceled and things like that. So somebody could have been involved in that. I'm picking up, wow. So spirit is letting me know that somebody could work in like a beauty, somebody could do lashes or some type of beauty technician. I'm picking up Botox parties. Wow. So people could be coming in to get services, and they're paying with their credit card, and they're getting their credit cards like copied, right? For and they're in the whoever is hosting these Botox parties, they're basically saying that, hey, we're just taking a copy of it for our records, but they're actually going back and they're using these credit cards, or they're selling that information. That's freaking wild. Do people still do Botox parties? Like, is that a thing? Okay. Yeah, like I said, somebody's kids could have been taken. You could have been defamed. People could have said that you have been neglecting your kids, or you're abusing your kids, because we've been, when I say we, I mean like a lot of tarot readers been picking up like CPS, but the FBI the FBI is all over this. This is why this person is probably coming clean, because the FBI has been watching them. Let's see what else. Okay. I don't want to read this energy, so I'm not going to stay on it too long, because I've also been picking this up too. With your children was sacrificed, and we'll get to this in a moment. So with CPS, I don't know if anybody knows somebody that was had to deal with CPS or anything, but with CPS, you know, they open up these investigations with these parents and their children, and they'll take these children, and then they'll just terminate the person's rights for a plethora of reasons, because CPS doesn't always play by the rules, right? Because family court doesn't necessarily follow the rules as criminal court. You know, with criminal court, you got to provide evidence. Sometimes there's a jury, you know, the state has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt, all of that stuff. With CPS and family court, they don't. All you need to do is have allegations, and even if the allegations aren't what am I trying to say, even if the allegations aren't proved, they're going to attack your character. And if they have enough people to say, oh, he or she is crazy, or oh, he or she doesn't have a home, because again, you could be struggling with having a home, you could have your child taken just because of that. But this is all a part of an adoption scam, or this could have been an adoption scam. Somebody is also running a surrogacy scam, which basically means that there is a woman who's essentially saying, okay, I'm going to carry your baby. You're going to pay me this amount of money up front to carry the baby. You're going to take care of me. But I'm getting that this particular person has been doing this to multiple people. So she's been charging multiple people, saying that she's going to carry this baby for them. And then when it's time to have the baby, she skates and takes their money. That's a surrogacy scam. But this person is going to be caught up for this because I'm getting that one of the families that she scammed, they contacted the FBI, and the FBI is watching this person. Somebody could have had you fraudulently placed on a government watch list. And again, we have the fake signatures, fake legal documents, fake IDs, and the fake legal documents goes along with this surrogacy adoption scam. Somebody could have been saying that they're your child's legal guardian when they really wasn't, maybe to claim your kids on tax returns. Again, in the beginning of my live, we talked about how somebody could have worked at a medical facility, right? So let's just say if somebody illegally claimed your kids, all they would have to do to get like benefits or like SSI and things like that is to show that, hey, I'm taking care of this child. And how do they do that? Boom, they get school records, they get medical records, and they say, hey, I'm the one that's been taking them here because look, I have a copy of their medical records. So this person that could have been working in this medical department could have been on the side giving them copies of your children's medical records so that way they can say, hey, I'm the guardian, without having to physically give them like a custody paper and everything like that. Like I found out in the state of Pennsylvania that until you could be a single mom, dad, you can even be married, but until you physically get a form that says you have physical and sole legal custody, that's always going to be up in the air, which is wild. I don't want to stay, like I said, I don't want to stay on this too long. What else? Oh man. So, okay. Okay. It's funny. These aren't even supposed to be, this is not supposed to be in this deck that I grabbed. This is my crime deck. You see, I wrote crime on the back of it. So these aren't even supposed to be in this deck, which is crazy. So it's saying that there's an undercover person that's working at your job, watching the people at your job. So again, if you were defamed, if you lost your job, or you could have even whistleblowed, but the FBI is all over this. I'm picking up they're all over this. And I'm picking up it's not even the FBI. These are other agencies. Somebody could work. This card came out, and I don't know if y'all noticed, I purposely ignored this because I knew it was gonna like, you know, basically merge into another download, and I was waiting for that opportunity for it to happen. Again, somebody could work for the government and they have been illegally leaking documents and classified documents. Now, if you work for the government, and let's just say, I don't know, you work in finance or something of some part of the government, and you sell that information to any country outside of the government, that's considered treason. Anything you do against the United States to enhance another country, that's treason. That's sometimes punishable by death. If you've been watching me for a while, you already know that I am a military vet. So I do have a little knowledge and background of it. I can't say too much of what I did, but I do have knowledge and background of it. But somebody is, again, I put out a video about a dream that I had. There is a whole bunch of interagencies that is posing undercover at your job to get these people. That's what's going to lead you into going into a new job. You may have a government job after this. You may be approached to help expose some of these people. I'm going to move this because this was supposed to be in a whole nother deck. Get a couple more. Oh, wait. This keeps coming out. Fake degree, false certification. So yeah, so that's why people is about to be unemployed. They're about to be unemployed because they're working under false pretenses. I'm picking up that somebody is working as a nurse and they're not a nurse. I'm picking up that somebody is working as a doctor and they're not a doctor. Just to give you an example, I don't know if you guys remember a long time ago, it was this 18-year-old African American boy. He wore glasses and he had his own practice and he was practicing medicine and diagnosing people. Oh my God, I just got another download. But he was diagnosing people and he served time for that. But he did it twice. And he was diagnosing people. He wasn't even a doctor. I'm getting a download that there is a doctor who is committing insurance fraud and all types of frauds because he is basically saying that people have cancer. Like he's like people are referring them to this particular doctor and he's scanning these people and he's saying, look, there's a mass, or look, you have cancer, and he's hooking them up to chemo and all this stuff, and he's billing these insurance companies, and these people don't have cancer. These people don't have the diagnosis that this doctor is saying that they have, but this is not a real doctor. Shit. This is why I do investigative tarot. Again, this is not even supposed to be in this deck. I'm about to just switch decks. Yeah. So this person again is under investigation. That's why the feds are like all over your job. But I'm picking up that you may work for a medical office and you're exposing this. You may have been fired for exposing this. Again, if you are exposing something unethical at your job and you got fired, that's illegal. They can't do that. That's retaliation. That's probably why you're going to get all these pinnacles, because you're going to get a settlement because you was retaliated against for speaking up against something that you saw wasn't cool. And you may have well been a part of it, but you decided, no, I'm not doing this anymore. And because you decided not to do it, they started attacking you. They started making your workplace toxic. I'm picking up internal isolation, which basically means nobody at your job is talking to you. You may not be getting projects anymore. You may be overworking. But they're doing this intentionally because you decided to blow the whistle on this. But again, the card that I put back in this rightful deck, there, hold on, where's that card at? This one. You're being protected at work because of this, because of something that you might have exposed in the wintertime or at some time last year. It's going to come to fruition in springtime that what you were saying were true. You're not crazy. You know, you saw what you saw. You heard what you heard. You know exactly what's going on. And you may have been afraid to speak up, but you was like, listen, I think that you should look in such and such's way. I think you should look at such and such's computer. You know what you were doing. You didn't do anything wrong. Even if you participated. Listen, we all fall. We're all struggling. We all live under the same economy. So if you did something for a couple of dollars because you needed it, I don't fault you for that. Spirit don't fault you for that. It's how you recover. And yeah, maybe your karma was that you lost your job because you exposed it. But at the end of the day, your karma is going to turn better because you decided to do the right thing, because you decided that you want to whistleblow, because you found out, like, listen, this harmless thing that you asked me to do at one point is not as harmless as you're saying that it is, and I don't want to participate anymore. You always have the right to decide every waking day that I don't want to do this anymore. This is wrong. I don't want to do this. I don't care what you did in the past. God forgives everybody. God gives everybody grace. So who am I? Who is anyone else to tell you that what you did in the past, you can't be redeemed from that? I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. Leona, when you keep telling people and keep telling people, they heard you. They heard you. sometimes we feel as though that, and I'm about to switch decks after I say this. Sometimes we feel as though that what we say, it goes unheard and it goes unnoticed. Not necessarily. Sometimes when you get wind of something and you start speaking up on something, you're just the person that is helping to aid what is being said. For instance, if a person scammed 20 people, right? And everybody was saying, "Hey, I got scammed." It may take only your voice to say, like, "I was scammed too," because maybe you have a way of saying it. I know I try to, in my everyday life, when I tell people to speak up against their boss and things like that, I tell people how to do it in a way that people can't say, "Oh no, it's just your emotion." No, I tell people to come with fact. I tell people, write emails, document, because that can only be proven in a court of law. You can't just go down to the police station and say, "Oh yeah, I know of a crime, of a major crime," without having evidence. So it may have took one person that decided, that went the appropriate route to say, "Hey, listen, I need you to look into this person because of X, Y, and Z." And you may have been the only person that had the evidence. I did a video. My last video is literally about what I just said. God, somebody's having relations with a minor. Somebody was stolen or switched at birth. We had this surrogacy adoption scam. I really don't want to get into that because I did a live on that already. HIPAA violations. I cannot make this up. So yes, this has something to do with medical. Somebody could be altering medical documents to say that either you were crazy when you got your children taken. Somebody could have been saying that you were crazy. Somebody could have been giving somebody your child's medical documents or your medical documents without your knowledge. So, despite HIPAA violations, there's something called FERPA, FERPA. I don't know exactly what it stands for, but if you Google it, it's FERPA. And it's basically HIPAA, but surrounding your children. That's wild. Oh my God. I'm not going to even touch it because I love how the way that it fell, and it fell facing the camera. This has something to do with a goddamn will. All of this shit once again comes back to the main narrative. Somebody put you in a will that you did not know. And what happened is that these assholes decided, like, "Hey, what we're going to do is we're going to go to court and we're going to tell the courts, the probate courts, that, hey, this person is not of sound in mind to spend this money on their own. So make me their power of attorney, because I'm taking care of them because they can't do it themselves." And they're using your medical records to basically say this. But again, I spoke about earlier, somebody could have been somebody could have been making false reports and saying that, "Hey, I had a session with this person and this person talked about killing themselves and killing their children and killing their co-workers," and all of this shit was a lie. All of this shit was a lie. And this is not even a real doctor that's fucking saying this. It's a lie. That's why they're going to get arrested. So not only, so this money that we were talking about that you're probably going to come into, not only will you be successful in your job, not only will you get a better job, you may not ever have to work ever again because you're going to get a settlement from the EEOC because of your toxic work environment. You're going to get a settle from the courts because something happened in the courts. You're going to get a settlement from the city because you're probably going to sue the shit out of the city. And you're going to get all the money that was left to you in a will. So you could be homeless, you could be without a car. All of these things could have been in a will for you. It could have been a house left for you. It could have been a car left for you. You're going to get all of this shit back soon. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so angry, but I can't not believe the shit that people go through for money. You got to think, if all of these people can team up to fucking steal some money from little old you, why can't they do this to end poverty? Why can't they do this for elections? Why can't they do this to better their community? No, 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 no. We're going to do this so we can get fake IDs and fake passports and fake birth certificates and fake death certificates so we can submit it to the insurance company so we can get this fake insurance policy money. Like it's wild. I'm sorry, I really just went off on a tangent. Illegal kickbacks. Once again, in the medical company. So this fake ass stupid doctor could have been getting kickbacks saying, okay, well, if you push this drug on this patient, I'll give you, so for every 10 patients, I'll give you $10,000 if you push my medication. My medication don't work. I'm not FDA approved, but if you tell people, hey, if you take this herb, if you take this, if you take that, it'll cure cancer. It'll cure your cancer, because these people never had cancer in the first place. But they're getting kickbacks for this. That's a federal crime. We already talked about the defamation and the smear campaign. We already know about that. This card is not even supposed to be in this deck. What is happening? Give me 1 second. I'm just going through my deck. Yep, we got insurance fraud out here. I'm sorry. I'm just like going through my deck because some of these cards aren't even supposed to be in here. And I don't even know how they even got, I don't even know how they even got switched up. But we have the Department of Justice out here. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know why my cards are all mixed up. But yeah, so the Department of Justice already knows what's going on. So you may have been, give me a second. So you may have been at your wit's end. You may feel like you speaking up and you saying all of these things is not doing anything. It's you're being unheard. No, these people know about it. And I'm also picking up that this has been going on well before you even realized something was happening. So you're just kind of like the icing on the cake. You're the one that's actually saying, like, hey, I think something is amiss here. Somebody needs to look into this, but there's already an investigation. So, which is crazy because all this defamation, all this, they trying to pin shit on you, it's being even more exposed because it's like if you're the one that's saying, hey, I think something is amiss. If you're the one that's exposing it, how are you going to be a part of a crime that you're whistleblowing off of? How are they saying that you're the one that's getting these illegal kickbacks when you're living out of your car? If you don't have a car, you could be in public housing. You barely be able to eat and feed your kids every day. So how am I a part of this big elaborate crime, supposed to be getting all this money for it, but I have nothing to show for it? I'm not being careful. I just really have nothing to do with this, but the Department of Justice, they're the one that's going to give you your settlement. They're the ones that's like you're basically essentially clearing up your own name. And by you doing that is what's going to bring you all these pentacles. Give me 1 second. I'm going to switch decks here because clearly Spirit wants me to use the other deck because all of these cards that belong in the other deck keeps falling out. So give me 1 second. Now I'm mixing my tarot cards in. I didn't even get a chance to use the West T deck. All right. I just want to leave this out here for a second. Give me a moment. I appreciate you guys' patience. And we'll just leave the Department of Justice out here. Oh my gosh, I can't make this up. If you're involved in court or if this ever goes to court, wow. If this ever goes to court, the judge is going to be ruling in your favor. If you are dealing with, you may be in family court where you're going through a divorce. Your ex could be the one that's defaming your character. You're going to get your children back. The judge is going to find out that your ex has been lying this whole time. Your ex could have money. Your ex could have paid their lawyer to say, "Oh, she's a bad mom," or "He's a bad dad," and da, 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 da. The judge is going to be ruling in your favor because something is going to happen to this person. Something is going to be exposed. This person, all these pinnacles that this person has in order to sabotage you, they're losing it. So I don't know why, but I'm picking up strong family court cases. A judge may be knocked off of a case. You're wow, okay. So I'm picking up the energy that if this resonates for you for family court or CPS, there is a higher circuit of courts that's looking over your case because I'm picking up there are one there spirit is saying it's about 5 people who is involved in CPS cases, and they're all under investigation. They're all being watched, and because of their corruption, all of these cases will be overturned, and these kids are going to be returned with their families. I'm sorry, I just got to sit on that. That made me kind of emotional. I'm sorry, guys. Because if you ever had to deal with CPS, if you ever had to deal with an abusive partner where you had to escape from them, where you had to protect your children from them, but because you didn't have the money, or because you may have had a history of mental health, or you may have gotten arrested 20 years ago for doing something stupid, or for stealing something, for trying to feed your kids, and they are using all of these things to keep you from your kids, and your kids were taken. I'm picking up that the tables are literally turned. I'm seeing the world, or the wheel of fortune in my mind's eye, that things are going to be shifted now because all of these dumbass people who did this to you is under investigation. I'm hearing that they're, how can I break this down? You have some people that are getting sick. You have some people that are dying. You have some people that are losing jobs. Every way that they have attempted or they used to come against you, all of that is being stripped away. And you're going to get your kids back because of that, because of their mistakes, because of their corruption, because of their false credentials, because of all of this. And because the judge decided that they just did not look into it, they're going to be removed from the case, and you're going to get a more competent judge that's going to reunify you with your children. I'm so sorry. Of course, now I'm having issues with my live. Give me 1 second. Of course, now I'm having issues with, of course, because I'm putting stuff out there, and the Karmics don't want it. So of course, I have issues with my live. Something about a FEMA scam, Salvation Army, Red Cross. Again, somebody could have been saying that, oh, I was displaced because of a fire. Please give me a new home. Please give me a new house. Um, it's called the CFPB. And what they do is they enforce the Fair Housing Act, and they enforce the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, because somebody has been trying to sabotage your credit. So you can also, if you go to CFPB, I think it's .org, I believe, it's either .org or .gov. You can put in, if there's something going on with your credit, you can put in something with them for them to investigate something. But you could have been trying to apply for a house or apply for loans and you have been denied, but somebody could have been paid to tell them to deny you, they're being investigated by the Protection Bureau. Dumbasses. And of course, you're going to be relocating and moving, all because of this. A ship traveler's manifest could be significant. And yeah, eventually, so I put my name on this card. Basically, it says rescued by law enforcement. CPS, I cannot make this shit up if I tried. Yeah. So a lot of you may resonate with CPS or the Child Welfare Agency. A lot of you may resonate with that. But all the bullshit that they try to do to tear you apart from your kids, even if your kids got adopted out, even if you lost custody of your kids, there's something called revocation of adoption, which basically means let's just say if an adoption was illegal, or let's just say your rights was terminated through CPS and they're living with like one of your family members or your husband or your wife or something like that. And turns out the wife or husband got arrested or the wife or husband died or something. They can reverse that adoption. So even if you have been going through this court case and they closed your case and they said, nope, you can't have your children back. Yeah, you're going to get your children back. Because there's somebody in the Justice Department that is helping you. And that person that's been trying to go up against you in court, whether it's civil, probate, criminal, family, this person is going to be held in contempt by the courts. Because they could be, I know some people try to weaponize the court system by trying to file for custody and never showing up. They just want to waste your time. Yeah, they're going to be held in contempt by the courts. All of this is going to happen in the springtime, mind you. This is the energy that's surrounding springtime. And springtime is 6 days away. Yeah, because these people are connected to a lot of investigations. Oh, wait. Give me 1 second. Bank fraud department. Ooh, I do want to speak on this real quick. I don't have that much time. That's why my timer keeps going off. So basically, the bank fraud department, right? So let me tell you about this download. Because we have these idiots who are going from state to state to state with your money, right? There has been a check from a will, as we all know, the continuous story. And they're like, hey, I'm a nurse, or I'm a traveling masseuse. And again, these are downloads. Hey, I don't live here, but here's a fake copy, because we talked about the fraudulent paperwork. Here's a fake copy of a utility bill. I would like to open up a credit card. I would like to open up a bank account. I would like to cash this check through you. And they have been doing it so many times that this particular bank, because they're going from different states of this bank. I'm picking up PNC. I'm picking up Bank of America. I'm picking up Navy Federal. I'm picking up, oh my God, it starts with a T. Truist? Truist? Picking up Truist Bank. See, I don't know if they have a whole bunch of banks everywhere, but I'm picking up, these banks are in multiple states, and I'm getting that people are going to Florida, Maryland, Delaware, California, Texas, Utah, Arkansas, Nebraska. Where else? Spirit, Ohio. I don't know why Chicago is significant because that's not a state. Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland. But these people are going to like tri-state states where all you have to do is drive, like New York, Connecticut, where all you got to do is like drive through an interstate to get there. And they're going to different states, people posing as you to cash these checks, but the bank fraud department picked up. So when the bank fraud department picks up, they have to contact what's called the FDIC, and that's essentially tied to the feds. These idiots, they're all so stupid. Because if they're not caught up with the local police department for doing what is it, blue collar crimes, then they're going to be caught up with the postal service inspection service for messing with your mail. And if they're not caught up with them, they're caught up with the IRS because they're flashing all this money and spending all this money and posting it on social media because, of course, they want to show everybody, oh, I'm living. This is what happens when you serve God, and these are all our blessings, knowing that no, they just go to church for show. And the IRS is like, where are they getting all this money from? Because they're not paying taxes. So if they're not caught up from one thing, they're going to be caught up in another thing. They're going to be caught up somehow. Idiots. Better, we got the Better Business Bureau out here. Again, they're going to keep being caught up because the feds is at your job protecting you. All of this, they're trying to put all this shit on you, and it's not you. I'm picking up somebody who may work at a bank. You're not the one helping these people open up these accounts. You're not the one. Your coworker is. And I'm getting the feeling that you might have snitched on your coworker, the coworkers that's making your workplace environment toxic. But these law officials is already planning a mission to do this mass arrest. So it's not going to even matter. Dummies. People are being surveilled. You could be being surveilled because they tried to put you in an investigation, and then so the cops decided, okay, well, we're going to follow you because the Karmics may have tried to implicate you. So the feds are watching you. And I'm picking up a company hired their own private investigator just for their own legal reasons. Because you got to think, if a company is involved in doing crimes against you, what is the company going to do? The company is going to protect the company. They're not going to protect the people who are doing the crime. No. So I'm picking up that this company is also hiring a private investigator to see what's going on. Because they're like, well, why is the feds giving us audits? Why are we being audited? Why are we being, visited by the State Department? Why are we being visited by the Health Department? Why are we being visited by HHS? Why? Like, what is going on? Why is the IRS coming to say, I need to see all your financials? So your company that you work for hired their own investigator to investigate these dumb ass people. And that's probably why they have to pack their shit and go, because the company found out, oh, no, 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 we're not being implicated in this big ass RICO. No, we already fired these assholes. So here's the information that you need. We did our own investigation. This is what came out in our investigation. Nope. Oh, all we have to do is rehire them so they won't sue us. Oh, okay, we can rehire them. We'll rehire them. We'll give them a raise. We'll give them all that. And it's up to you, collective, whether or not you want to take that. Because technically you could still take the job and still sue them and they can't fire you. Because again, you have laws that protect yourself against that. Because fuck these people. Excuse my language. I curse. I'm human. Last message of spirit. Certified handwriting analysis. So people could have been forging your name on something, but of course the feds have hired somebody specifically to study handwriting to know, wait, that's not the type of J that they write. That's not the type of G that they write. That's not the type of T that they write. That's not their signature. Somebody's biological family could be looking for them. You could have been the person that was adopted in this adoption scam, and now your maternal biological family is trying to locate you, or they have located you. I cannot make this shit up. Okay. Again, so we have a certified handwriting analyst, analyst, and then we have a forensic document examiner. So yeah, so all of these fake birth certificates, fake death certificates, fake checks, fake signatures, all the ways that they try to implicate you is being bust wide open because the feds are already on this. Somebody could have hired some of these people a certified handwriting analyst or a document examiner from this company. The government could have hired that person to look into that. But to see that it's not you. All right, I'm going to wrap this live up. Damn, I feel like we got to the good part. I'll possibly try to do another live later. We have mercenaries. Protective custody. Some of you might be going into protective custody. There could be a whistleblower going into protective custody. We got out here with the U.S. Marshal. Last messages, Spirit. The DEA is out here. NSA and CSS is basically cybersecurity team. Another federal government agency. And we have a raid. Freaking bottom of the deck. Sudden wealth, restitution, old money, stolen money return. I cannot make this up. So basically, this upcoming springtime, expect abundance. Expect abundance in all forms. You may have been struggling with your health, and your health is getting better because you're deciding to eat better. You're deciding to work out. Again, whatever you are working on is going to come into fruition. Everything that you're working on. If you was trying to get pregnant, you're getting pregnant. If you've been working on getting a new job, you're going to get that new job. If you've been investing in something, your investments are going to they're going to multiply tenfold. All of this is going to happen during the springtime. Judgment for you is the good judgment. Judgment for them is that all the bullshit that they've been doing, they're going to be stopped. The truth will come out. I cannot make this shit up. All of this stuff will be exposed. All of this stuff, all you need to do is oh my God, bro. Funds to be immediately released to you, court ordered. And we had the judge out here. We had the Department of Justice. I do have a reading on my page that talks about that the judge is going to be ruling that you get all the money that was freaking owed to you. This could be in a form of a settlement. Bro, I cannot make this up. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Help is on the way. Are you ready? Beautiful legacy. Family legacy. Karmic is now afraid of their karma. Yo, your enemies are being dismantled one by one. And I'm just literally just pulling cards because I'm running out of time. Bro. You got a gold digger out here trying to come for you and your family. People are breaking up. People are getting a divorce because they found out that the partner is full of shit. Shit, you could be getting this divorce. You could be breaking free from this. Got a karmic. Last message of spirit to end this reading on. Coming in soon. You got hidden helpers. This karmic that was trying to sabotage your home. I'm going to leave it on this. Bro, it says going to receive money, cars, assets, and new houses. So the some is reading up. In the springtime, basically, just expect your abundance. Everything that you have been doing, it will pay off. It may not feel like it's going to pay off, but it will pay off. Again, if you want to be a subscriber, I'm going to start doing lives for just my subscribers, and during those lives I will be doing free readings for my subscribers. If you want to become a subscriber, I post all my lives on my YouTube page. I also post my videos on my page. I may not post that often, but all of my videos are prevalent to the energy, which means that when you stumble upon my reading, it's because you're meant to see it. I appreciate you guys following me. You know, as always, if you want to donate, my Cash App is Tarot Shy. It's my full name, and that's just it. It's just Tarot Shy. And I appreciate you sticking out with me and coming to my live. I'll see y'all on the next one, okay? Take